Hold up, it ain't easy breaking away or being a great. They slamming the door, I'm jumping the gate. Cause a starving stomach like being punched in the face. And an instrumental was the last time that I ate.
It's week 18 of the NFL. And coming up, we'll see Justin Jefferson. He's been a production machine with a 1,200-yard season thus far.
Justin Tucker set to boom this one away. And we are underway from Miami. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. So here come the Dolphins now as they get set to take over on offense.
And they'll be led out by the NFL's Comeback Player of the Year in 2019, and that's Ryan Tannehill.
Here's Eckler to begin the drive.
And he maneuvers up the middle for 3, and it's second down.
3 yards on that last carry. Here's 2nd and 7. Play action. It's Tannehill. That's going to be complete on the sideline, but, that throw left him no room to run, and the good footwork nearly all for naught. They had 3 yards on first down, just 1 yard there.
This defense for the Jets, they were terrific a week ago in the win over Seattle.
Yeah, and what stood out to me on tape, the way they were flying to the football. So that tells me that they've got all their assignments down.
Under pressure, and he's going to go down. Tannehill sacked. And the defense coming through on third down, a loss of 7 to bring up 4th. Now Edwards to kick as he sends it away.
On the return, it's Tony. A good kick that time, but also a pretty good 15-yard return. And the Jets will take over.
So now we'll get a look at the other offensive unit as they come out for their first possession.
Bringing this crew out, it's someone known for his big arm since he entered the league back in 2016, Jacoby Brissett.
And some room to run now. And he'll be out of bounds, but able to get it up past the 45. An excellent way to start the drive there, 18 yards. So one play, and they're already just shy of midfield. In motion, the tight end, Kelsey. First down, and it's Pollard again. And they go backwards here, losing yardage back at the 48-yard line. He'll lose a yard there, and it's 2nd and 11.
The Jets at 11-5 on the year. And they come in feeling pretty good after back-to-back victories, CD.
And I thought that they played pretty well last week. Their execution, their discipline, their resilience, all on display in that victory.
27 yards there, a first down.
But one of the ways that quarterbacks keep all the receivers alive in a play, never lock in on any one guy. Make sure you keep your eyes moving, scan the field. And here he finds the open guy for a nice pickup.
Brissett to throw on first. And he'll toss this one incomplete. Seeing no options, he throws it away. An incomplete pass leads to 2nd and 10 from the 25. They go play action with Brissett. Oh, he dropped it. They were looking for him in the middle third. He couldn't catch it. Now third down.
They haven't been able to stop them so far this series, but getting a nice little stand from their defense now.
This offense was on the move. Now 2 straight incompletions have them looking at 3rd and 10. Into the air once more. It's Brissett. Open man here. It's the tight end, Kelsey. And he gets it inside the 10 to the 9. They're able to convert on third down, and that sets up a 1st and goal. To throw, Brissett. Toward the pylon, caught. Touchdown. DeAndre Hopkins. His 9th touchdown of the season.
And the Jets will jump on top with the game's first score here this afternoon.
Tucker with the extra point, and it's now a 7-0 game. So that drive 7 plays in length.
And it's finished off by the touchdown from DeAndre Hopkins.
Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25.
So Miami coming out for their second drive
as we grind toward the end of the season here, and they haven't had the season that they had hoped. So let me ask you to play GM. Where might they look to make some changes?
I think when you look into the upcoming draft, think hard about them drafting multiple offensive linemen. They've got to get started up front. And as a GM always tells me, Charles, this is a big boy league, and big people always end up winning games for you.
On 2nd and a yard, Tannehill. First connection there of the afternoon for those two, and it's good for a first down.
Well, this, the second meeting of these two teams. You might recall they met back in Week 5, and it was the visitors getting the win there, so they'll be looking for the sweep back here at home.
Now it's Tannehill off the bootleg. They'll roll him out right. And a quick throw here, that's complete. And that's good for a pickup of 10 yards. And they'll be left with a second and about a foot. Up the middle with Eckler. And he'll be brought down just shy of midfield at the 49-yard line. 2 first downs have him up near midfield now on 1st and 10. It's Eckler again. 2 yards on the pickup there. It'll be 2nd and 8. Eckler now between the tackles. And he'll get this down only to about the 46. Play number 7 now coming up on the drive. 3rd and 5. Here's Tannehill.
That's into the hands of Fortson. And he'll be brought down inside the 40-yard line. After one, 7-0 on EA Sports. Second quarter from Miami. It's the Dolphins with the football. So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10. They're going to try the jet sweep. Robinson with it. Give him a couple on the carry there. 2nd and 8. This is a counter play. Eckler fighting his way down to about the 35-yard line. They need to get to the 29 if they want to pick up a first here on 3rd down. Now Tannehill. And that one goes incomplete on the drop. That's one he definitely normally catches. 4th down. Gonzalez's kick is good. And they are on the board, but still trailing. It's 7-3. So they're able to end that drive with 3 points in this one-possession ball game.
And ideally, you want to end every drive with points. Most quarterbacks would tell you, let's end it with a kick, right? A PAT, that's number 1. Field goal you'll take. Punts, you really don't want to do that. In this case, they'll take the field goal and get prepared for the rest of the game.
And he'll be out of bounds across the 25. Back onto the field come the New York Jets for their second drive.
The offense coming back out here. Plenty of energy, ready to roll, looking to just add to what they have been doing after scoring a touchdown, Charles, their last time out.
And that's a great feeling to have on the sideline, partner, knowing you just won the battle against the opposing defense. And since they came off the field, I'll guarantee you all they want to do is get back out there because they know they have the upper hand on that defense right now.
They'll send a receiver in motion left. A first down throw for Brissett. Open man, it's the tight end Kelsey. And he is tackled inside the 40, not quite to the 35. 16 more on that one and another first down. Play fake, Brissett. And the Dolphins rush gets home, down he goes. Trayvon Walker in there to record the second sack of his young NFL career. They'll send a receiver in motion to the left. Throwing on 2nd and long. Brissett. DeAndre Hopkins making the catch. And he's got another first down as he's brought down at the Dolphins' 24-yard line. Brissett. They'll get him to the ground at the 20 following a pickup of 4. The ball resting on the 20. Here's 2nd and 6. Throwing. Brissett. Oh, he'll want that one back. Incomplete. He doesn't drop too many in that department. 3rd down. In motion, the tight end, Kelsey. On 3rd down, Brissett. And this is going to be incomplete. The Dolphins do the job defensively there, and now it brings up 4th.
I think that was a good job there defensively. They did allow them to drive all the way downfield, but once they got their backs to the goal line, they really turned up the pressure.
Yeah, they let them get all the way down here. Now the field shrinks. They've struggled to convert, and that last incompletion brings up 4th. Brissett on 4th down. His throw caught at about the 5. And the Jets are going to have 1st and goal as they try to finish off this drive with 6 points. And he is going to lose yardage here. So they're backed up to the 3-yard line, 2nd and goal. Now here's a little touch pass as they tap it quickly to their receiver. And he is in. Touchdown, New York. Kadarius Toney from 3 yards out as his guys are able to extend their lead. Tucker able to connect on the extra point, and that pushes the lead up to 11. A 10-play drive that time. And it's finished off by a New York Jets touchdown. Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown. And he'll just sit on this one as their drive will start at the 25. Miami set to take over. Last time out, you remember their drive stalled, but thanks to their kicker, booted a long field goal to at least get them 3. Now here they'll try to do better and find the end zone.
And in our experience,
he rifles one, and that's going to be intercepted. And the Jets are going to take possession of the football.
Brandon, this is a veteran quarterback back there. He should know better than to make a throw like this. This is definitely not his best ball, and I think he knew this was trouble the second it was leaving his hand.
Now a throw for the All-Pro Kelsey is complete. And they're going to work this down to about the 32-yard line. Brissett on 1st down. And that's going to be incomplete. Too tough to hold on to that one. It's 2nd down. Here's 2nd and 10 now from about the 32. Brissett sets to throw it. And this will be caught in the end zone. Touchdown, Jets. Kadarius Toney with his 2nd touchdown here in this first half, as his guys are able to push that lead out a bit further. Tucker with the extra point, and the lead is up to 18 now. Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. And out come the Dolphins now.
And for this offense, Charles, you got to think kind of crucial here to put something together on this drive, because remember last time out they threw the interception on the very first play.
And you can't afford to let this defense keep building any more momentum. They're playing awfully well, and they're awfully confident right now. To me, it's time to attack and take some of that momentum back. But make sure you're selective in doing so. Understand where you want to throw the football and make sure it's open before the ball leaves your hands.
On 2nd and 10, Tannehill. That's complete to Robinson. And he'll be out of bounds after getting this one across the 40. 5 yards. Now it's 3rd and 5. They'll need 5 on this play to move the sticks. Tannehill throwing again. That one taken in by T. Higgins. And he has a big gain inside the 40 before being dropped. Now the Dolphins going to burn the first of their timeouts, as the clock's going to stop with 47 seconds to go in half number 1. On 1st and 10, Tannehill trying to get it to Robinson, and it's intercepted. Picked up by Jonathan Jones. And the Jets are going to get it back here just past the 35. So good starting field position for him here as they come up 1st and 10 at their 36-yard line. Now, meanwhile, a pass that should have been intercepted, but it winds up falling incomplete. So after the incompletion on 1st, now 2nd and 10. Now Brissett. And that'll be incomplete. Took a pretty good shot as he tried to pull that one in. Couldn't hang on, 3rd down. They'll bring a receiver in motion left. Here's Brissett. And they bring him to the ground just shy of midfield. The Jets are going to use the first of their timeouts, as the clock will stop with 33 seconds to go in the first half. On 1st and 10, Brissett. That went into the hands of Tony downfield. And down to the 20 he'll go before heading out of bounds. It'll go as an impressive 31-yard gain. From the red zone now, Brissett. Got a man, it's caught. Touchdown, Jets. DeAndre Hopkins. He has career touchdown number 78, tying in with both Eddie George and Frank Gifford on the all-time list. And the Jets are able to widen their lead here in this first half. Tucker now to add the point after. And they open the lead up now to 25 points. So that drive spanned 5 plays. And it's finished off by the touchdown from DeAndre Hopkins. Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. And the Dolphins with one final possession here in this first half. And with time quickly fading here in the second quarter, not sure how aggressively, offensively they want to play this.
I think we'll find out just how much they trust their guys in this situation if they decide to take a shot.
Following the incomplete pass, here they go again, 2nd and 10 from the 25. Not wanting to take a chance this time, they'll keep it on the ground. And he'll just keep 2 hands on the football as he'll be taken down after a short pickup. Now the Jets going to use the second of their 3 timeouts, as it'll come with 15 seconds to play in the first half. Once again, they'll keep it on the ground. And he's going to be brought down short of the first at about the 31-yard line. And they're going to take a timeout defensively. So with 4th down coming up, they go ahead and burn it and say we'll see what happens. So they're forced to punt on 4th as this one's away. And a fair catch called for and made at the 12-yard line. It'll be a 51-yard punt that time. And there'll be time for maybe one final play before halftime. Jets offense coming up now to start their next drive. And they'll have time for one play. That's it. 3 seconds to go before intermission. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete. Only 2 quarters of football left in the regular season. Everybody's excited to get to the playoffs. So excited that we're just going to skip right over halftime and get back to the action. Welcome back. Charles and I settled into the booth ready for quarter number 3. And the Jets set to receive this 3rd quarter kickoff, and they have the lead as well as we are underway in the second half. And he'll get it up past the 20 to about the 22. So we take a look at the playoff picture in the AFC as the Jets come back out on offense. And they will be in the playoffs as champs of the AFC East. But as it stands right now, Charles,
They still would have to host a game on Wild Card Weekend because they're still looking up at that #1 seed.
And that's when you tell your team, remember, guys, at the beginning of the season, what was our deal? Let's win our...
He's got a man complete. And he'll be brought down at about the 23-yard line.
Every defensive staff harps on limiting explosive plays. Job not so well done there.
Yeah, they talk about it all the time. A lot harder to stop, though, isn't it? When you think of an explosive play, most offensive staffs define them as passes of 20 or more yards and runs of 15 or more yards.
They went zooming past that number there. Now a throw to the end zone on first down, but it winds up incomplete. Off the play fake, here's Brissett.
And this one incomplete. Oh, he couldn't hang on to it in the end zone, and that's one that'll haunt you. And now it brings up third down.
Brissett from the gun on third. And he bats it away, and it falls down incomplete. Tucker's kick is good, and that will extend their lead even further.
So after 4 touchdowns in the game for this offense, this time they're forced into taking the 3.
But you did mention 4 touchdowns, right? So 4 out of 5, not too bad. I think that's a pretty good record for them.
Tucker now following the made field goal, set to kick it away. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. Tannehill and the Dolphins break the huddle, come up 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
He'll hand off here to Eckler.
5 yards on the carry. Good pickup on first down. After the pickup of 5, here's 2nd and 5. From the gun, here's Tannehill.
He dumps it to Eckler underneath.
And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. Now a first down throw, Tannehill.
That's complete to Justin Jefferson.
And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. Still in search of their first touchdown of the game, but they're on the move. 1st and 10. Back to throw, Tannehill. Got his man complete over the middle.
That's Robinson. And he'll be marked down right at the 20-yard line.
On 2nd down, Eckler. And he'll take this into the end zone for a Dolphins touchdown.
Austin Eckler with now 15 rushing touchdowns on the year. And the Dolphins are able to cut into that deficit.
Gonzalez able to tack on the PAT. And that'll cut the lead back down to 21. Now after the touchdown, here's Gonzalez on to kick it away.
This will be fielded inside the 5. And beyond the 20, but not by much. In fact, just a yard pass there to the 21.
Getting set to go again, DeAndre Hopkins marches back onto the field. And I know that they've double-teamed him a couple times, but not a ton. Whatever they're doing isn't working. He's up over 100 yards. We'll see how they adjust.
And when they do that, they weaken their defense in other places as well. And how many times have we done games where we've seen a guy have a big game like this? But it's usually not by himself, is it? Right. Usually it opens it up for other people to have big games as well.
To throw once more on 2nd and 10. Brissett.
That'll be caught. It's Tony.
And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield.
So 1st and 10, and if they score on this drive, might have to start digging in our second half blowout material.
Throwing there, but this pass is going to wind up incomplete. So now 2nd and 10 after the incompletion on first down. Now a shotgun handoff to Pollard. And he'll get this down close to a first down at about the Dolphins' 41. And they're going to speed things up here. On play action, Brissett.
And this pass broken up. Excellent coverage there on third down, as that was not an easy one to hold on to. And I tell you what, he got it from 58. That had lots of leg behind it, and that will extend their lead even further. Only 3 points there, but I got to think at this point in the third quarter, that's all you're really looking for.
And right now the lead is 3 touchdowns and 3 two-point conversions. So you and I both know a huge order for the best of teams. And from what we've seen so far, hard to believe that that's a likely scenario. 3 two-point conversions? That's difficult.
Then the Dolphins getting set to go here.
I kind of feel like they've reached a do-or-die point in this game, Charles. If they're going to try to pull off an impressive comeback, it has to start right here, right now.
Yeah, now they've got a final chance to get out of this situation, but they also understand they've got to move the ball and move it fast. In addition, they need to save as much time so they can get 2 more possessions.
Jamin Davis from his outside linebacker spot, forcing the sack for a loss of 8. Got to imagine the pass rush will be equally intense here on second down following the sack. It's 2nd and 18. A shotgun snap for Tannehill. And on the left sideline, he caught it, but out of bounds, according to the head linesman. Incomplete, so the ball a little late getting there, and it's third down. This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on third down. Here's Tannehill.
Oh, going for Jefferson downfield.
Oh, had his hands on it, couldn't bring it in. Pretty symptomatic of how this game's been going. Here's Lachlan Edwards now as the drive goes backwards, so he's on to punt it away. And the punt over the side in the air, and the spot will be inside the 35. As the offense reemerges, there's wide receiver Kadarius Toney leading him out. A monster game so far, third quarter. He is lighting up the stat sheet.
And so many times when you see these types of games, you hear about the quarterback, or we talk about the quarterback throwing guys open, putting it in the right spot. How about some credit for the receivers, though, who find ways to get open, whether they uncover late in a route or they get open early, but they just always find a way. And he's having that type of a game.
Yeah, he's been nearly impossible to cover. And seeing nowhere to throw, he chucks this one away from harm. Incomplete. Now it's third down.
Trying to run for it with Pollard.
They find some open field here. And he's free going down the left side. It's a foot race. And all the way in. Touchdown, New York.
Well, I guess when you look back on it, it was just a matter of time until he popped a big one like that. And, you know, at halftime, you and I discussed it. They had done a nice job on him in the first half. But there were a couple of occasions where it felt like he might wiggle out of traffic and take it to the house. Finally here in the second half.
And this is going to be intercepted. Picked off by Logan Ryan.
It's interesting that when it comes to two-point conversions, even heavy run teams tend to throw the ball in these situations. In this case, this one was intercepted.
Yeah, they weren't fooled. They were ready for the pass, picked it off. And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback.
Miami's offense set and ready to go. Well, we haven't exactly been treated to a nail-biter in this one, CD, and if they cannot score here, this one's pretty much all but over.
Are you saying that you feel like people are starting to...
And now off to the races down the right side. And he will take it in for a Dolphins touchdown.
Austin Eckler,
his second touchdown of the game, 17th on the year.
And the Dolphins are able to make some inroads here to that deficit.
And we didn't even get a chance to settle in for that drive. A quick strike of 75 yards, and they find the end zone.
Don't you get the sense that film study was behind this one, that they saw something that they thought they could take advantage of? The key is calling it in the right situation, knowing when it exists to go to it. They did exactly that. They've got to feel really good about what what they did in advance of this game.
Just looking down at the sideline now, their defense is like, man, can you have strung that out just a few plays? Give us a break. Back out there.
Hey, man, give that water break and get on out there and play.
Offense back out there, and we shine the spotlight on the Memphis man, Tony Pollard.
He's had a good performance, moved the ball effectively on the ground. Of course, he has the one touchdown.
And when you're able to move it as effectively as you've described, that leads to finding a way into the end zone, and now he's just trying to do it for a second time. And, of course, with that comes additional yardage.
Yeah, looking for additional yardage, and again, that second score here in the third quarter.
A nice play design there with the touch pass. Looked good at the start, but bottom line, the defense was ready.
And they did a nice job scouting, didn't they? Not just scouting, but now executing once they saw the play for real after having worked on it all week in practice. They drilled on the play, then they drilled him.
On second down, it's Pollard. And that'll hurt the average a bit as this time they're able to get him behind the line. So they'll get a little extra time to come up with his third down. Back now in Miami. A lot of folks starting to make their way to the parking lot. Their guys trail big here to begin quarter number 4. The Jets on third down. They've hit it 50%, 3 of 6 to this point. This is 3rd and 9. They go play action with Brissett.
Got his man complete, Moore. And he is going to have a Jets first down as they're able to get the third down conversion. He's going to look deep for Moore. And he's got it inside the 10. Big yardage that time for the Jets. And even 50 yards. 2 big plays in succession. Not sure this D knows what hit him, but now they got to get ready. It's 1st and goal. Now here's a look for the end zone, but that one's going to wind up incomplete. Well, fourth quarter with a 3-score lead here, Charles, but they're still going back to the air and looking for more points.
Well, with this game well in hand, it's an opportunity for the guys to come off the bench and get a chance to play. And a lot of coaches, they want to run their full playbook no matter who's on the field.
And this time he's going backwards. So after the no gain on the last attempt, here they get him behind the line.
I thought they were onto something with their play call and kind of went in reverse a little bit. Threw it on 1st down, then ran it on 2nd down. Not successful either way. What play call do they come up with here on this important 3rd down try?
Only able to pick up a yard, and that's going to leave him with a long 4th and goal.
So where'd all that running room that he had in the first half go? Because it looks like it's drying up a little bit here. Someone made some adjustments, it appears, at least on this drive.
Now Brissett on 4th down. And this will be caught in the end zone. Touchdown, Jets. DeAndre Hopkins from 6 yards away.
And the Jets are closing in on a 3rd straight win as they widen the gap further here in the 4th quarter.
Tucker able to connect on the extra point. And this one was over a while ago as they just add on to that big lead. Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. The Dolphins offense now ready to go back out onto the field.
And you see a lot of frustrated faces as they are inching closer to a 4th straight loss.
Tannehill on 1st down.
To the right side and complete to Jefferson.
And they're able to get this one across the 35. Solid way to start the drive. 13 yards, picking up the first. So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. Draw play. It's Eckler. And the result here, a pickup of 8. Leaves him with 2 to go on 2nd down. 8 yards the tally on that 1st down run. Here's 2nd and 2. Here's Tannehill. He's going to get this one out to his fullback.
And he's going to be taken down right at the 40-yard line.
So in Jet territory now. Here's 1st and 10 right at the 40. To throw is Tannehill. He finds Robinson.
And he's going to be taken down just shy of the 35.
One thing you're hoping for when you run drag routes, you're able to hit a receiver in stride, and he can pick up a lot of yardage after the catch. But in this situation, the defense was effective, able to stop him before he could get a good head of steam going.
And that's going to be another first down as the tackle made at the Jets' 23. On first down, Tannehill.
He'll get this out wide to Eckler.
And he'll be brought down inside the 20 at the 19. The result, only 4 yards there on the play. And that'll bring up second down. Just 2 minutes remaining here in the fourth quarter of what has been a one-sided affair.
Here we go, here we go.
To the air again, Tannehill.
And that'll fall incomplete. He was hit just as he let that go. And now it's third down.
Throwing on third down, Tannehill.
Throws to his man on the out route. It's complete. That's Robinson.
What a methodical drive this is turning out to be. That time 9 yards, and the sticks move again.
So not quite a first and goal. It's first and 10 from the 10.
It won't be a sack, but it's no gain, and it brings up second down.
Late in the game, he's certainly doing everything in his power to buy time for his guys to make a play. But in this case, he's surrounded, and all he has room to do is to get back to the line of scrimmage.
Now Robinson coughs up the football. It's loose, and it's scooped up by the Jets. And he returns it here to his own 18-yard line.
And with that kind of a deficit, you can't afford to make any kind of mistakes. But it's been pretty symptomatic of what we've seen all game with them, isn't it? Down this big in the fourth quarter.
You'd say an afternoon to forget, absolutely. Jets offense coming up now to start their next drive.
They've got to be feeling very comfortable and confident here with this lead in the football.
And that's caught inside the 35. And they are going to score again. Yet another touchdown as they just add to their totals.
But not much defensive resistance on that drive. And really, Charles, the way this offense has been humming, they haven't faced much defensive resistance the entire game.
Yeah, I think it's safe to say that one team, their defense did not wake up and make it to the stadium for this one. There may be some major changes on that side of the ball when we see them the next time out.
Tuck away following the touchdown.
And here comes a return from just beyond the goal line. And no chance to get away as they'll get him down at about the 17-yard line.
So now here come the Dolphins.
Well, I think that the folks here had hoped that maybe this home atmosphere would carry their guys to a surprise victory, but it does not appear that that's going to be the case. There's too much to handle on the other side in this one.
Now a desperation throw deep downfield. And he overshot him there. It's out of bounds, incomplete. After the incomplete pass, here now is 2nd and 10. Out of the gun, Tannehill. And he drops it incomplete. And their struggles continue here. Now they face a 3rd and 10 after back-to-back incompletions. The Jets are going to use the first of their timeouts. That'll leave them with 2 remaining. We'll be back after this. They come up to the line now facing a 3rd and 10 after the incompletion. Here's Tannehill. And he's going to be intercepted a 3rd time.
Well, they've got the huge lead. Now they have another interception on the defensive side. Seems like everything they touch in this one, Charles, turns to gold.
And they have to be awfully happy right there to get what appears to be one more for the road and help seal away one of their best efforts of the season.
Throwing to start the drive, but that one incomplete.
Well, their passing attack, even though that one was incomplete, has been really sharp in this one. It's resulted in a lot of touchdowns, and it looks like they're not going to stop throwing the football until the very end of this one.
Well, that will certainly make everyone involved on offense pretty happy because that gives them all a chance to pace their stats a bit. But as far as the actual need, you and I both know they can just run this clock out because this one, it was over a long time ago.
On third down, Brissett. And this is taken in at the 5. Now the Jets going to use the second of their 3 timeouts. That'll leave them with just 1 remaining in this 4th quarter of play. Well, they probably don't need to run a play here, but you wonder if they're going to be able to resist on 1st and goal. Now they bring a receiver in motion right. Now it looks like he'll throw here to the end zone, but it's incomplete.
Well, they're up comfortably here, Charles, but that lead certainly not dissuading them from pressing the envelope late. I mean, if anything, with these passes, it's like they're getting more aggressive to try to drive the ball downfield.
And that will certainly lend itself to some post-game questions for that coach, and maybe you and I should attend that press conference and see what he has to say, because someone's going to ask him why he continued to push it. My guess, he didn't like how some of the snaps were run earlier, and he wanted to use that as a chance to clean things up, but he certainly will have some explaining to do.
Well, up big here in the 4th quarter, up really big. That pass and incompletion, I don't think they needed the completion, but Charles, this is an offense right now that they're just having fun. They're clicking on all cylinders.
Yeah, you're right. They didn't need a completion. They certainly don't need any more points, but they're not going to turn them down. They're going to continue to run what they have in their playbook, and they still want to run it efficiently.
Fourth down, Brissett. And this will be caught. Well, forget taking the knee. Some late gamesmanship here as they throw for a late touchdown.
Well, this is long since over, and some might see this as overkill. But remember, this is a team that puts on the hard hats, grabs the lunch pail, and tells everyone, we're going to give you a full 60 minutes. And that's exactly